we're going to start our class now. Okay. So please take a look. So class, okay, we have finished the introduction and we talk about the learning attitude. We know the benefit of meditation. Then we go to the conditions. In conditions, we talk about the self-restraint. Okay, there will be three types of people, two types of strong people, method of repentance, and sign of eradication of the major offenses. 3.2 is about the adequacy of the requisite, meaning to say your livelihood. Then, if you aim for one-day retreat or longer than that, you need a leisure and quiet place and stop the outer causes and business and close to the Kayana Mitata. After above mentioned external causes, now we refer to our inner causes, which is condemned desires and abandoned hindrances. We finished about the greed, a video clip which depicts a shopaholic. Then the hatred is about a conflict between the mother and the daughter, a queen and and his child. Then about abandonment of the daughter is regards the sleeping, okay, or is regards sleeping, okay, okay. Then abandoning worry and restlessness, okay. So we show a picture regards the eager and the child, okay, which is starving, all right. Then today we'll go through the abandoning the doubt, okay. So after finished abandoning the doubt, okay, we will go back to the meditation method again. Well, there will be totally 5 methods of the meditation, 5 steps. We already finished 2 steps. We try to finish another 3 steps. Then besides this, let's take a look. Okay, so then after we finish the meditation in daily life, we talk about the favorable consciousness, then cure sickness, then we're going to finish. I think class, maybe, let me check first. Okay, abandoning the doubt. All we'll do is one more lesson. Okay, congratulations to you. I think maybe next lesson will be the last lesson already. Yeah, quite soon we are going to finish. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, should I know what do you plan? Okay, after finish the meditation class, are you eager to further learn other Buddhism subject, to further level 2 Buddhism subject, or you just want to say bye-bye to all of us? What do you plan? Do you still have an enthusiasm to further go more Buddhism? Anyone? Please put up your hand. You wish to go further? Eugene, SJ. How about your husband, SJ? Oh, you just ignore him.
Friday,
or just Eugene, SJ too. How about Ankel and Liping? Do you have aim or just bye-bye?
Maybe just for Friday Qigong.
Oh, okay. So you will just comment more on Qigong. So you wish to learn Qigong lah, huh? You wish to learn Qigong. Well, that's fine. Yep. Anyone wish to learn Qigong also? No, just 2 of you wish to learn Qigong lah. 2 learn Qigong. Eugene prefer to learn more dharma theory lah.
Yeah. Sifu, actually, it also depends on the schedule lah. I don't know whether how's the schedule like lah. So you know.
No, it will be the same time. I think maybe or maybe the same time. Maybe. Okay. Never mind. You let me know your intention first. We will ask to try to make the best schedule to everybody. Yes, using what you want to say. Are using?
Okay.
Oh no, my wife probably want to learn the Qigong.
Qigong, no, she has to graduate from meditation for beginner first. Or she, she is quite expert in meditation. She is a real Buddhist, except she can prove it. Because Buddhist only we don't teach the one without the Buddhist knowledge. Okay, okay. So I think
She's a practicing Buddhist. I would say she's a Buddhist for a long time. She's practicing. She know all the theory about Buddhism. But the thing is, yeah, she didn't practice meditation. So that's the only thing. Yeah.
ask her to join the meditation class. Okay. Hey, well, I think I will keep on intake number 7. Okay. Please try to get more people in the class. I think we'll be same this time now. Then the one who interested in learning Buddhism theory, maybe I will find the time on Saturday or we try to plan for it. But if let's say the number of people is not enough, we just accumulate more people. I try to accumulate. I will try to have more intake. Then once, at least must be, I think about 8 or something like that. Then we can start the class for the Dharma theory. Okay, so that is the future for our, no, your learning planning, not my learning planning. Okay, so now we try to go through is the number, abandoning the doubt. Okay, like, okay, SJ, can you please read through it? Abandoning doubt.
Abandoning doubt. We fail to build confidence due to doubt. Our effort is fruitless if we are doubt to Dharma, such as handicapped person without hand will gain nothing even traveling treasury mountain. There are 3 kinds of doubt. Firstly, doubtful to ourselves by self-degrading incapability of faculty. This attitude may cause difficulty in developing our samadhi. The one who wish to develop samadhi should not self-belittling our past life karma, since the future is unpredictable. Secondly, we are doubtful of our acharya. How can he teach me with his poor deportment and appearance? Such skeptical and arrogance is detrimental to samadhi. We may remove it by the behaving according to Mahayana sutras. We do not abandon a husk because there is gold inside. We have to contemplate the acharya as Buddha even though he is not pure in conduct. Thirdly, skeptical towards the Dharma, thus resulting in poor execution of the Dharma.
Okay, thank you so much. Inform me once you finish highlighting. When people okay, thank you so much. Once we talk about the doubt, meaning to say that you don't believe certain thing. Okay, so that's why you say there's a doubt. There's a proverb in Chinese that, okay, doubt, a person with doubt, it's just like a person without hand and traveling in the treasury mountain. Meaning to say that if you have doubt, you can't take anything, you can't hold anything. Okay, so we talk about doubt. If let's say in meditation, basically there's 3 aspects for you to raise your doubt. First, maybe you doubt for yourself. Okay, if you doubt yourself, you always think that, oh, I can't do meditation. Okay, I don't think I can do it. Quite sure you can't do it. Okay, but of course, regarding a doubt, how much confidence you should have in yourself, it depends on the method in the Buddhism. Meaning to say, it depends on the school. Okay, have you ever heard about the Pure Land School? in Buddhism, Mahayana, Pure Land, Amitofo. Have you ever heard about that? Amitofo, the Pure Land school? Please raise your hand if you heard about that. Pure Land? No, you didn't hear about this. Okay, how? If let's say there's a school, we call it Pure Land, how? Their practice used to chant Amitofo, Amidaba, 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 Amidaba. Okay, how? Basically, the school is very attractive to the old, the elderly. And also, if let's say you are an analytical mind and prefer raising the questions, you are not suitable to go to this school. Because this school, they are very emphasized of faith, and they used to tell you that now is the Dharma ending age. Please don't depend on yourself. You can't manage to success. Just just surrender yourself to Amidaba. Let Amidaba to bring you to Western Pure Land by just devoutly and solely chanting Amidaba. So this is their method. This is one of the methods in Buddhism. And it sounds a lot of similarities with the Christian. Because for Christian, it's so simple. As long as you just believe, okay, then, and also you do the repentance. Like what they do, how do the repentance. And after the baptized, maybe you're ready to go to the heaven. Not that complicated. It sounds like a more faith-orientated method. Okay, but in meditation, no. You have to believe that you can do the meditation, and we advise you, don't forget your past life paramit, the accrued merit. Very hard to say, because if let's say you come and join one-day retreat, basically here, our student, I can say a majority can do meditation quite well. Or Qigong, some both can do very well. Okay, if let's say you don't have any background, you can do very well. Okay, there's a few reasons. One, you hold a very good precept before. Okay, and since you haven't practiced it before, the only thing we can say that past life paramit. Maybe past life you are Deva. Okay, so from Deva you reborn as a human. Jhana is the habitual for the. It's a habitual for. It's a habit for the Deva. So for them, it is so easy to do the meditation. Or in your previous life, you are also a yogi. Maybe you are a monk. We don't know. So it makes you meditate so easy. We will explain in such a manner like okay. So please don't overlook yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. Secondly, it's about the method. So okay, so simple. So far, are you confident to Anapanasati? You are confident, please put up your hand. You have the confidence over the method. Please put up your hand. 2 people. Okay, 4 people. Okay, and Kyung and Lai Ping, you don't have the confidence. No confidence, right? You see, okay. Since you see, they already admit they don't have the confidence, I think it's not easy for them to achieve. Okay, what makes you less confidence? And Kyung, why you don't have the confidence?
If yes, I feel that I can't really concentrate.
No effect.
I can't really concentrate. Yes, I can say that. That's why I feel that what is this? The spinning chakra is more work for me.
You see.
After spinning chakra, when I meditate, even though I'm not using this Anapanasati, I just relax myself. I think that's better.
See or not? So there's a reason why we have to provide a wide variety of method to all of you. Okay, why SJ, why Tiong Hao, you are confident? You have confidence over Anapanasati?
I'm not sure, but I feel that I can sense the breath. I can sense the breath quite easily over the top of my mouth. So from there, it's easier to concentrate when my sensing is stronger there. Yeah.
Anyone?
That's what I feel.
Oh, okay. Anyone experience the joy after the meditation? Put up your hand. You really experience the joy, the calm. No. Using God, right? SJ, you got right. You experienced that before. Okay. Well, that is where the confidence comes. But basically, because your confidence now is further by experience. But before you start, there must be somewhere to start your confidence. So maybe I think maybe you just try it out. Basically, you try it out first. Okay, you're using.
Yeah, I think you have to experience before. I think last time when I go to a camp for like 5-day meditation, after the camp, when I come back to work, I was very calm for a few months, 3 weeks. If I think it had to be prolonged, like you meditate for a while, then you really see the effect. And then you can really feel like very calm. When you handle things, your mind are very clear and all those kind of things. But after a while, you didn't practice, then all the effect will be gone again.
I think you see what you experience might be with so-called post-jhana joy. So this is like a ripple, it's keep on, it's keep on. I mean, it takes a few days to left spin. But anyway, you return everything to your teacher or once you stop practicing. But of course, that's the reason why you have to join here. Because you need more motivation. You see or not? You see, this is a very good example that if you can experience the joy, which can last long for a few days, then the confidence will be strengthened. Okay, but of course now, usually we begin, maybe you just have a try first. I don't think in the beginning of the class you have confidence, you don't have. But here, why people have a different response to the confidence is due to your background knowledge. Okay, by using his confidence more on the previous experience. But for you all, maybe using you have gone through so many YouTube, you see the method and you try a little bit. So this is how you start. Everybody with a different. Okay, anyway, you must have the confidence. And Ang Kyung lost confidence after proving that it is not that effective. So they look for Qigong, but not using. You see or not? You see or not? Okay. Well, anyway, Ang Kyung and Lai Pei, I wait for your Qigong. I hope Qigong can really help you. Because here, I don't know why, 90% of the Anapanasati practitioner will shift to Qigong because easy and get the effect. The reason is 90%, but also partial, they practice both. They practice both. Quite 90%, they will turn into the Qigong, they will shift to the Qigong because so effective the Qigong. Okay, so this is something, okay, it's about the faith, okay. Then the faith for yourself, the method, and lastly, is about the teacher. Well, according to the text, I mean, in the ancient times, the way they learn the Buddhism is quite different now, especially, I mean, in Tibet and also in Myanmar and Thailand. Okay, once they renounce, okay, basically in Sangha community, they will choose a teacher, and the teacher also will choose them. Okay, and they will stay together. As a teacher, they have to do nisaya, a rituals that to admit the rituals to admit that the counterpart is his teacher, and the teacher also admit that you are my student. Okay, once after the nisaya, the relationship have been built up. Okay, so once they build the relationship, before you build the relationship, before you choose the teacher, you must make sure that you choose the right teacher. But once you choose the right teacher, no matter how, you must be always confident and see the pros of your teacher. Because once you choose your teacher, because there will be long-term nisaya, long-term relying process, and you can't see the pros. You always just see the shortcoming of the teacher. Finally, you can't learn anything. So that's the reason why. I mean, for especially the spiritual practice, you really have to have the confidence. Okay, so that's the reason why in meditation class, basically all the Buddhists, the Dharma class, we don't charge any fees because we want the relationship is so simple between the teacher and the student. Because if commercialized involved, then like you go to private hospital, no matter how the doctor suggests the treatment, in the first thought is, are you earning my money? Right or not? You don't think they prioritize our healthy, but always we think that they are going to prioritize the purse first. Am I right? Using I think we always think that, especially with medical card, we can hardly believe them. But in government hospital, basically we believe because they got a fixed salary and also we pay a very cheap cost. So we believe whatever you want to do, just do it. Because finally the bill will be cheaper, and we believe you wholeheartedly helping us, you see. So you see, in private sector, it's quite tough. I mean, you wouldn't trust them anymore. It's because commercialization is involved. Am I right? So that's why religion practice shouldn't involve too much commercialization and make you all lost faith over us. So I don't do any 法会, no 法会, no 点灯. I avoid to do all this, just pure dharma preaching, and then the people will offer me back according to their wish. I prefer do it this way. So I just tell you okay. Anyway, just so this is the confidence you must have, you must have. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look to the text. Yeah, we finished all regarding this. Okay. Well, basically, once we talk about the 5 hindrances, okay, usually 5 hindrances, they will be mutually, trigger to each other. Okay. For example, okay, if one day you go to join a retreat, okay, 8-hour meditation, 1-day retreat. Once you sit down, basically, okay, you can't calm down yourself. So your mind will start restless. Okay, I start to think here, this, I try to think that. Okay, maybe sometimes the greedy will arise. You will think that, okay, never mind, after the retreat, I will go that restaurant just as a redeemer, just as a redeemer to my present suffering. Okay, then later on you start grumble. Oh, the cushion is so hard. Okay, and then it's a little bit hot. Okay, so this is the anger. Okay, this is the anger already, just as a greedy. Then you go back to worry and restless, keep on thinking, planning for the future, regretting the past. Then you feel tired already, right? Then you turn to sloth and torpor. Oh, want to sleep already. Okay, after sleeping for a certain time, wake up. Then you will conclude that, oh, I think the teacher is useless and the method not suit me, and better I go now. And then you doubt yourself. You see, no? So basically, 5 hindrances could be mutually triggering. And if you don't know how to measure yourself, how to review yourself, you will end up keep on changing the method and keep on changing the master also. It used to happen like that. So that's why sometimes there's a group of people they prefer they prefer traveling temple from one temple travel to another temple in a short period. Just keep on traveling, and then just keep on shifting the method from Guanyin, shift to Amitabha, shift to the Western Pure Land, from Theravada, shift to Mahayana, from Mahayana, shift to the Tibetan. Why? Because they don't really understand that. They don't really go to review themselves. And maybe they don't know how to evaluate the present situation. But I think after you're learning this course, basically you know how to evaluate yourself, and even the teacher you know already how to evaluate that. Okay, so you get it. So that is very important. But of course, in the beginning, I think general study is still essential. Maybe the first 3 years, you should broaden your mind and expose yourself to Mahayana, Theravada, and Vajrayana. And maybe also you can just expose yourself, okay, to some the method, okay, like Anapanasati, okay, and maybe some faith-based method, like chanting Guanyin mantra. Okay, maybe you should expose, we studied SPM before, we will widely expose to art subject and the science subject. But basically, after SPM, after SRP, you go to SPM, you start to, have to choose whether science stream or art stream. Then go to STPM, you have to be further, more specific. Then you go to the degree, even more specific. You see, it seems that we spent quite a long time to build out the foundation. But finally, once you reach the pyramid, the top, you won't change. I mean, just simply change the thing, because you want to expose and you know your preference, and you know what is not suit you. In learning Buddhism, we don't have a systematic manner, basically. So it will make people confused between the general study or and the specification. They don't know when they should specific and when they should be general study. Sometimes they will mix up both together. Okay, so you see, once Ang Hock also, you see, Ang Hock, after the course, the theory is still the theory is very useful to you because you can use the theory to judge to judge whatever method you learn in the future. But at least it proves that Anapanasati doesn't work for you. Until you see, you have to try to know. Oh, at least this doesn't work for me because I tried a period already. See not out.
So for other method, Sifu, you gonna teach us or not?
Yes, Qigong is another method in Friday and also the Sunday. And once you come to the temple, you will request to come to the temple. They will teach mantra chanting, group mantra.
Oh,
To be very no worry. But the Singaporean, very limited. You cannot come to face to face for the Singaporean. SG is a Singaporean, right? No. You stay in Singapore, right? Singapore, quite far away, quite limit. Okay. So yes, Eugene, yes.
May I know where is your temple located?
Cheras.
Cheras, the one Taman Pertama, is it?
Yes. No. Taman Pertama, Daman Galia Cheras. Is somewhere near Taman Lansing. No worry. As long as you are in the Klang Valley, the door is waiting for you. Okay.
Thank you.
You have to come. Especially who joined the Qigong, finally you have to come. Let me see you face to face. Oh well, I think this is a new try to teach the Qigong online. Okay. 我發夢都估唔到 I will teach Qigong online 真係everything is because of the virus. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Sifu, if let's say we want to make a visit, anytime,
You have to
can visit your place, right?
Yeah, you may make appointment with me. To verify me and to check my authenticity.
Okay, noted.
To say that you talk to AI for so long period, you're talking to AI possible? Yes. How to say a very programmed AI. Okay. Until you don't. Okay, then we finished this. Now we come to the practice of. Okay, remember class, we finished the body adjustment. Okay, remember, then the breath adjustment. Okay, the method of breathing, we got the 4 types of the method of breathing. Okay, so please using write it out. The method of the breathing.
Okay, the method of breathing. Basically, there are 4 types of breathing methods. A, winds. During or after vigorous exercise, such as playing basketball or football, the speed and the strength of breathing is similar to typhoon. This is not suitable for meditation. Gas. You are depressed and saddened once you are scared, nervous, sick, weak, and excited. You should lie down for a rest and meditate only after recovery. Breath, qi. This is a normal breath, which is hearable and 16 to 18 times of each minute. This is minimum requirement and the secure speed for breathing. D, breath, C. There are 4 types of in total. Breathing by nose. The basic method is for meditation is using nose for breathing, with speed of 16 to 18 times each minute. The difference between qi and C is not hearable, and with the normal speed and natural operated by lung. Controllably observing the breath may fasten it and cause fainting, while slowing it down may cause tightness in the chest. If you notice difficulty in breathing, such as dizziness and so on, adjust your breath for 4 seconds for each in and out will make you feel comfortable.
Thank you so much. Please highlight the point. Finish? Okay, yeah. Let's take a look. We got 4 types of the breathing method. First is the wind. Okay, so a wind meaning to say that it's just very vigorous. Okay, just after exercise, we will breathe like a wind. Well, it is not a good situations to do the anapanasati. Okay, please have a rest. Okay. Then secondly is the gaps. Gaps mean you are depressed and saddened. You should have a rest and meditate after the recovery. Okay, basically, class, if let's say you are depressed and saddened, okay, this is a controversy issue. Okay, according to the text, you should meditate just after the recovery. But the way I see, let's say you have experienced the joy before, like using. Basically, once you do anapanasati, the energy, the joy will cure your sadness. So yesterday, there's one student come to me. He said he quarreled with somebody, and he found that the feeling, the sensation accumulated in the heart chakra. But once he meditates, he can feel the energy from the Muladhara chakra crawl up and penetrate the heart chakra and go to the crown chakra. Once the energy will crown to the heart chakra, the crown chakra, and the displeasant sensation will be dispersed. So that's the reason why I say, no matter how you should try, at least you enjoy a method before the graduation, because this method will help you once you are in the sad and in the depressed situation. You know not, okay? And also, during our class, since especially Ankyong and Laiping, okay, once you start learning the Qigong, we'll try also to tell you how to manipulate the energy, external energy. And the energy may be in the form of the light. It will come to your body and heal you. Because you see, Ankyong, okay, you see, you do the spinning chakra by hand, right? Okay, but if let's say after the operation, just after operation, and you just after just after the sedation, you're very weak. Since you can't move, so what to do? So you have to use the visualization at that time. So we will teach we will teach a vast variety of the method so that you can play the energy, and from the energy to stimulate your power of your inner power and force. Basically, for using, since you can meditate very well, I think if you learn the Qigong, you might be claim exemption and immediately go to the higher stage. Because the ones who meditate very well in Erdi, the meridian and also the chakra basically have been opening and have been unclear the blockage. But you don't realize because you don't check it physically, so you don't know, but we know. Basically, no matter which method you use, because our breath, our energy, our meridian, and our mind actually all develop together. Once you feel depressed, basically the chakra will turn down, the energy will be blockage, and also your mind will be in the sad situation, will be in the gloomy situation. But if let's say, like using once using do very well in meditation, immediately the joy the joy signifies that all the chakra open, the meridian all unclear the blockage, and also the body is getting healthier, a good blood circulation circuit and immunization system. But let's say for Ankyong, you do the spinning chakra, you feel, oh, I feel calm already. Meaning to say, from chakra, the chakra influence your meridian, and the meridian influence your mind. You get it or not? And that is a different way to go in, to explore yourself, you see. So using an Ankyong, they come with a different, but finally the result will be the same. logically, they all should be the same. Okay, so you just have to find how which hole suit you to go in. That you finally the effect is you experience the joy and you can recover from the sadness or maybe the injured or the injured or the injury soonness. Okay, yeah, using please.
Actually, Sifu, last time when I do meditation, I do a lot of experiment. Actually, when you really very calm, your heartbeat will go down to very low. I tried before and checked my heartbeat. It go down to about 40 beat per second per minute. And then when you breathe, you can actually hold the breath for very long. Like you can feel it. You don't have to breathe very often. You concentrate on your breath. Then the mind is very calm, and then the heartbeat is very low. And then you feel very cool, very calm down, and all those kind of things. So I think, no, I just check this is like experiment because we study science, so I want to see what happens to your body when you meditate.
Yeah, sure.
So these are the things that I observe. Yeah.
I think for Ang also same. Ang after you do the spinning chakra, you feel the calm, right? You can do the measurement of your heartbeat. Basically, will be the same. Okay, as long as the method suit you, then the outcome will be there. Anyway, since using prefer experiment a lot, there will be a coming experiment for you, which is very exciting. Very exciting. Then later you will know using it's it looks a bad intention. Okay, so let's okay. So this is about the gaps. So class, I hope you after the graduation you get the method that can make you recover sooner from the depressed and the saddened. Then the breath. Breath meaning to say is the 16 to 18 times for each minute. Okay, this is a normal breath, and this is a very secure speed for the breathing. Okay, okay, we call it qi call it qi and later on we go to the xi xi also is the same, but it's just not hearable. It's not hearable. It's about 4 seconds per each. Okay, well, if let's say you control your breath, okay, and you feel tightness here, you feel control your breath, meaning to say that the method is wrong already. You may over strenuous, or you put over effort to observe it. Well, for certain people, they really cannot do the anapanasati. As long as they go to observe the breath, then they start to control the breath. You see, like a piece of paper, you see, by holding a piece of paper, so simple, right? But some people, they will just use a very strong energy. Then finally, they can hold. Then they mess up the thing. Okay, yeah, some people, they can't do such a simple thing. Okay, so they have to, anything, Eugene.
Sifu, I've been doing this meditation on a daily basis for 10 minutes.
Yes.
But my problem is that I cannot concentrate for the 10 minutes, the duration of 10 minutes.
Right.
Probably the first 4 or 5 minutes, I can, clear my mind, but then it'll start to have all these things coming in and out. So is there any way to, like, to get this, to overcome this kind of
yes.
Kind of thing?
Yes, okay. Well, in order to check the problem, okay, previously, all the theory we study, you have to go to check one by one. The Vinaya, the external course, you go to check one by one. If if you have done the checking, nothing wrong with all the theory we studied before. So I would like to recommend you spinning chakra. Because your meridian cell, because our heart is just like a human who ride on the horse. The horse is the meridian. If the meridian is an untamed horse, okay, then you yourself also getting like that. Okay, but if you tame the horse, then you can go very smooth. So I recommend you to learn the spinning chakra. Okay, if let's say you're busy, never mind, I can just send you the video clip. There was no problem. Right. You just follow the video clip and check it. Okay, but of course, in Friday.
Thank you, Sifu. All right, I'll try that. Thanks.
Because in Friday or Sunday, you will be interviewed by me. Then I can tell you anything wrong here, then you can also listen to other people, how their progress report. So you try this. Okay. If this also doesn't work, I will recommend you to do the 3 palm, 3 palm and the crossing energy. Okay. So this is something you can try to explore. Okay, then besides this, so we go to the nose. After the nose, this is a 4-second for each lah. Okay. Then we go to the abdominal breathing. Okay, abdominal breathing. Yes, Lai Bing, can you please write it out?
Nose is steering is utilized for breathing, but the focus at abdomen. The beginner should not unintentionally control or force the air to abdomen tan tian. Generally, after a period of meditation, the breath will automatically flow to tan tian through diaphragm. At the moment, the body and mind of meditator will feel relaxed and comfortable. The breathing is getting slow, long, deep, and throughout gradually. The sufficiency case feeling in our lung, tan tian spreads to every cell throughout the body. Natural rhythm of breathing is gradually shift from lung to abdomen without controlling it.
Okay, thank you so much. Please highlight the point and mention to me.
Mocha can go for.
Okay, thank you so much. So before we go through the text, let's try to watch the video clip first.
To learn diaphragmatic breathing, lie down on your back and concentrate on expanding your abdomen outward as you breathe in and contracting it inward as you breathe out. Minimize any movement of your chest. Initially, when learning diaphragmatic breathing, you may experience tightness in the solar plexus. However, with practice, this tightness will dissolve and diaphragmatic breathing will become a natural and comfortable way of breathing.
Okay, thank you so much. So class, diaphragmatic breathing is the advanced level of the chest breathing. Basically, we breathe by using our chest. Okay, but chest breathing is very common. But according to some science study, chest breathing can easily trigger anger and also the greedy. But if compared with the abdominal breathing, okay, abdominal breathing could be experienced by a good performance of the meditation, and it can easy to trigger a calm situation of mind and will be very conducive for meditation. In Taoism and the Yogaism, they will try to develop the diaphragmatic breathing by lying down on the floor. Why? Once you lie down on the floor, both of your chest have been how to say the movement of the chest have been blocked by your floor. So the only thing you can do in order for the smooth breathing, there will be a diaphragm. And then your abdomen start to move up and down, up and down. This is how the Yogaism and the Taoism they purposely try to train it in such a manner. The person who used the diaphragmatic breathing, they will trigger a more calmer mind. And once they start to meditate, they can attain result easily compared those without diaphragmatical breathing. But anyway, if you do the Anapanasati, you shouldn't focus on your diaphragm and purposely train it. You shouldn't you shouldn't run away from your, from a touching point. The reason is, once you keep on focused on your touching point, and once you attain better concentration in Anapanasati, diaphragmatical breathing is a natural way, and it will unfold in front of you. Do you get the point? Okay, so basically meaning to say that if now you didn't practice the yogaism and the Taoism, it's not necessary for you to go to train the diaphragmatical breathing. No need, not necessary. As long as you can concentrate maybe more than half an hour, okay, with the joy, diaphragmatical breathing will appear automatically. Using, I think it happened to you, right? You start the diaphragmatical breathing already, right? You see or not? Without training, okay. But if let's say anyone do the yoga and is under the training of diaphragmatical breathing, anyone is under the training? No, if Lai Bing, yes, Lai Bing, can you just move down your camera? I just see your eye only. You are.
I can see.
You are under the training of diaphragmatical breathing. Lai Bing,
just a few months only.
Okay, it doesn't matter, Lai Bing. Okay, if let's say you already started training, you just keep on. But once you do Anapanasati, you observe the breath. Okay, the habitual diaphragmatical breathing will make you better achievement. Okay, you get the point?
But I stopped few years ago already.
Why?
No time.
No time. Oh, yeah.
I can feel that time when I cool down, I can feel like got ant inside my body.
You can feel what?
And move around my body.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so class, I wish you to experience the diaphragmatical breathing now. Okay, so now please go. You just lie down on the floor. That's all. Okay. Okay. Then after relaxing the whole body, just put concentration on your diaphragm. Okay. See the abdomen. See the move up and down, up and down. If you feel to observe it, you can put one hand on your abdomen. You can do it now. Okay. So I will inform you after 1 minute. Please, you can lie down on the floor. Do you have floor to lie down? You don't have floor to lie down, Okay, class, you can start relax the whole body. Hey, Ang Kyung, why you don't lie down? Lie down, please. Yeah, please try to relax whole body without any effort. Relax the muscle in your head, your chest, your thigh. Now pay attention on your abdomen. Okay, time's up, class. You can wake up, please. Are you sleeping? Don't sleep. Too comfortable, huh? Put up your hand if you are managed to experience the abdominal breathing. Put up your hand. Yeah, easy, right? So easy. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, it can happen to you naturally. Okay, so that is, we call it abdominal breathing. Abdominal breathing actually involve the diaphragm. How does it involve? Let's take a look.
The primary muscle of respiration is the diaphragm. The diaphragm is a thin, dome-shaped layer of muscle and tendon that separates the abdominal cavity from the chest cavity. It gains its shape from its attachments and from the organs that surround it, especially the heart, lungs, and liver. The diaphragm attaches at the costals along the lower rib cage, high in the front of the sternum, and deeply in the back along the spine. The diaphragm also attaches to itself via a central tendon, making the diaphragm one of the unique muscles of the body. The diaphragm uses its central tendon and its attachments as leverage to flatten during inhalation. The expansion of the ribs comes from the resistance of the internal organs to downward movement. As the internal organs are slow to move, the ribs expand to make room for the lungs. While the diaphragm attaches at the bottom of the ribs, its range of motion never reaches that low in the body. As seen from below, we get a sense of the full range of motion of the diaphragm as it would glide over the aorta, the vena cava, the esophagus, and the internal organs. For more information, visit www.3dyoga.com.
Yes. Okay. So that is the diaphragm mechanism involved in the abdominal breathing. Okay. Well, because most of you are more very rational people. Rational people prefer study details before the practice. So I let you know lah. But anyway, during the meditation, just ignore everything. Just concentrate on the breathing. But now I think, okay, in order to make you more in order to be more convincible to you, I will let you know that is what the mechanism happening. The diaphragm go up and down, which will very conducive for the abdominal breathing. Okay, so that's the reason why if people hurt in the rib cage, they can't do all this. They can't do all this. Okay, now we go further. Okay, let's take a look. Now we go to the womb-like breathing. Tiong Hao, can you please read it out for the womb-like breathing and the tortoise-like breathing, please?
Womb-like breathing. The fetus in mom's womb does not breathe through its own nose, but through circulation system, which is connected with the mother. For those who attain jhana, the abdominal breathing will upgrade to porous breathing. Pores turn itself in as respiratory organs. At this moment, the pores become uncertain, but still depend on external oxygen for supply. The universal is the womb now, and the body is the baby inside the womb. Tortoise-like breathing. The tortoise is among the animals with the longest lifespan. It will still survive even without supply of food or air after being buried for hundreds of years. Those meditate to fourth jhana can do the same. Survive without air and the heartbeat stops. They are different from the corpse since their body is not decayable and the biological structure is still alive. When samadhi goes strong, the breathing turns to partly tortoise-like to fully tortoise-like state. At this moment, the body of meditator himself forms a small universe. So, the energy within the body circulating and self-supply without depends on external energy for consumption. Anyway, the beginner should not be ambitious and act with undue haste. The upgrade of nose breathing to abdominal breathing is considerably good.
Okay, thank you so much. Please highlight the point. yeah, tortoise-like breathing. Raise hand by Zoom once you finish highlight. Okay, thank you so much. So class, we will go through a video clip before further discussion.
Welcome back. We've all heard the expression, you can't fit a round peg into a square hole. But don't tell that to the man you're about to meet. He's a mystical Frenchman who will attempt to do the truly impossible. Let's go to Mark Thompson in our Guinness studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Yogi Kudu. He has been studying the discipline of yoga for the past 43 years. He stands 6 feet tall and weighs 183 pounds. He will attempt to squeeze his entire frame into this box. It measures 15.7 by 16.9 by 20.9 inches. Let me show you how small that is. This is a 5-gallon water bottle. Take a look. Now, once inside the box, the yogi will be submerged underwater. Guinness judges are going to be timing both how long the yogi will be in the box and underwater for a new Guinness record. You ready? The yogi has requested everyone in our studio be as quiet as possible while he prepares himself. In order to fit his 6-foot, 183-pound body into the box, the yogi needs incredible flexibility and concentration. To prepare himself, the yogi is putting himself into a meditative state called samadhi. And that's a meditative technique that allows him to slow his heartbeat down to 32 beats a minute. The yogi grew up on the French island of Guadeloupe. He speaks very little English. It was there that he learned the samadhi meditations. Right now, he's ready to enter the box. The studio audience here absolutely mesmerized. The flexibility necessary to do this is seemingly impossible to achieve. I remind you, the yogi is 6 feet tall. The box is 20 inches high. If the yogi doesn't slow his heart rate and breathing sufficiently before he enters the box, he could run out of oxygen once the box is sealed. Again, I caution you, do not try this at home. Right now, as the yogi's about to fully enter the box, he's touching his forehead to reopen what he calls the chakra. He told me that this is the moment when he leaves his physical body. He claims to be outside it, above it. Remember, we're seeing this 6-foot man get inside this tiny box of 20 inches. This is truly remarkable. He's almost completely inside. This is a stunning sight. The yogi's in a fetal position, which he has to maintain for the next 6 or 7 minutes. Once he's completely inside, I remind you, as if this weren't enough, the box will be completely submerged in water. son Wilmeth. He'll be assisting his father, and now he's closing the door to the box. He's the only one that the yogi trusts to seal that box correctly. The gesture just started the clock as the box is sealed. Argita's staff is carefully carrying the yogi over to a tank of water, which he'll be carefully submerged completely. To help conserve oxygen, the yogi claims his pulse is now 32 beats a minute. They're lowering him now. This is one of the most amazing things I've ever witnessed. His head is still tucked in a fetal position, and he is now completely submerged. This is ice that's being added to slow down the yogi's respiration. He says that the cooler the water, the more his pores will close. That allows him to save his energy. The fish you see swimming inside the box are there to illustrate that there is no trick to what you are seeing. The water, the tank, it's all real. As you can see, the yogi has now been inside the box for 3 minutes and 25 seconds. That's 5 minutes now that the yogi's been in the box. Once again, what you're looking at is absolutely real and incredibly dangerous. The yogi has no hidden oxygen supply. His meditation and concentration are all he's relying on to keep him alive. The yogi's son Wilmeth is the only one who knows how long his father can be in the water. He just has asked for the yogi to be removed now. The yogi's been underwater for almost 5 minutes now, and he's coming about 6 minutes inside of that box. This is unbelievable. Wilmeth is now unlatching the box. I remind you, the yogi is 6 feet tall and 183 pounds. I can't help but think that he'd suffocate or cramp up during this time. He's emerging. There's almost a surreal atmosphere in the studio right now. His left arm is completely out. The yogi tells us that at the moment he re-enters his body, there's a moment of shock. He says that's because the conscious mind makes the body aware of his surroundings. Yogi is experiencing that shock that makes him shake. It's a cold sensation of reality. Even knowing what to expect, what I've just seen approaches the impossible. The total time in the box, 6 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yes, we applaud it. Wow, very exciting, right? Yeah, this is the experiment I wish you try to do. Well, okay, hey, don't laugh. Actually, basically, it is good for you aiming for this meditative state. This is very high. We call it as 4 jhana. basically in Buddhism, the person who reached the fourth jhana, your breathing will be stopped. And the stopping breathing in Yogaism, they call it as kumbhaka. In Yogaism, they do the kumbhaka, stopping the breath, in order to attain the tranquility of the mind, the highest tranquility of mind. In Buddhism, by attaining the highest tranquility of mind, then you will experience the kumbhaka at the same time, physically. Ah, see, both are mutually inclusive. Okay, maybe, yeah, Eugene, can you try to describe what did you watch from the video clip, please? Okay. Eugene, are you freezing? Yeah, Eugene freezes already. Okay, maybe line is not as bad. Okay, yes, using.
Well, I watch this person by the name of Yogi perform the.
Yeah, please continue. You are unfreezed already.
Sorry, my internet is very bad. The connection is not stable.
Yes.
So yes, I think the show is about the Guinness World of Record about this man by the name of Yogi, which he meditate. I mean, he performed a meditation, as you mentioned, that he has attained the fourth jhana. So which he really stopped breathing for or lowering down his breathing to 22 seconds per minute. Is it? Yeah, that's amazing. That's really good.
Okay.
Not everyone can.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So SJ, any point has been missed out by Eugene?
He's in the box for 6 minutes and 5 seconds. So basically 6 minutes and 5 seconds, I think it's almost no breathing at all.
Okay, without breathing, yes. Okay, then.
Then that's it.
Okay, Tiong Hao, can you add in some more which have been missed out by both of them? You look so enjoy for watching the video clip. You hope one day you can survive without breathing.
It's very interesting because not only he held his breath for more than 6 minutes, he's also submerged in water, and then they use ices to actually close his pore, but actually he don't know that, he don't feel the coldness at all until like what I think the narrator said, after the soul return to the body, he will feel a shock and then he realize the coldness and start to shiver, all these things. Like, so I think, yeah, but he have left his body. I mean, his soul has actually left his body, and then he can actually live in his own world. Yeah, his body is living in his own world. That's what I think I observed.
Okay. Yeah, very good, Tiong Hao. Okay, Tiong Hao, actually the eyes aim for reduction of metabolism. Because they need the eyes to reduce the metabolism, meaning to say that the heartbeat will be reduced and the blood circulation will reduce, then he will be more easily in his state. But you mean the soul leaving the body, that is your perception, but it might be right. Because in Buddhism and Taoism, there's so-called soul traveling. They got this method. But this is not in Buddhism. In Buddhism, we just call it once you attain a higher meditation, if you are able to attain the high meditative state, to happen to you. So I think we will discuss maybe in the next class regards this. Okay, very good. Okay, using any point to add in which have been missed out?
I think he's talking about samadhi meditation, right? He's practicing samadhi meditation. So yeah, that's why I can see. I think that most of it have been covered. I think he's saying that before he go into the box, then he's sort of like his consciousness left his body, and then when they come back, then he feel the feeling again, all this kind of thing. I think that's what I get from most of the from the video.
Okay.
I think the rest is being covered. Yeah.
Okay, so class, Just now, we just highlight regards the how to say the womb breathing and also tortoise breathing. Please go through the notes, try to check which type of breathing have been adopted by the Yogi Kudru. Please take a look to your notes.
Warm breathing. I think warm breathing is in the fetus position.
Okay, how about the rest? Take a look. Take a look to the notes first. Please go back, read the notes. Check which one is more tally to his performance. Yeah, you can disclose your result once you get it. Using same womb breathing.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Yeah, warm breathing.
Okay. Anybody agree womb breathing? Please throw your hand. No. Okay. Anybody agrees a tortoise-like breathing? Please throw your hand. Tortoise-like breathing. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Five votes over one. Okay. Okay. So, well, anyway, okay. Let me try to do a little bit explanation. Basically, in the beginning, maybe he is still in the chest breathing, but the yogi, it seems, is very expert. He can, with a very short time, from the chest breathing, turn to the diaphragmatical breathing. And once he go into the box, maybe in certain period, he is still in the womb breathing, but it wouldn't be too long because the oxygen in the box is very limited. Because according to the womb breathing, he still have to breathe by using the pores of the body, the pores, the pores of the body. Meaning to say that the oxygen is still necessary for the womb breathing. But it seems that before the exhaustion of the oxygen, he turned to tortoise-like breathing. Because once he is able in the tortoise-like breathing state, meaning to say that no oxygen is necessary. And with the help of the eyes, the metabolism help to reduce the body metabolism, and he won't consume much energy, then he will be comfortable to endure for the 6 minutes. Because according to the science, maybe, the scarcity of oxygen about 1 or 2 minutes, right? It can already kill your brain cells already. Maybe 5 minutes or 3 to 5 minutes, something like that. But for the yogi, they are ready for it. Just now using also experience that it seems like you can stop breathing kumbhaka. Okay, why you can do this? Because you are ready. Basically, using also explain that the pulse seems like getting down, heartbeat getting down, meaning to say that you need less oxygen. So it makes you can stop breathing for a longer period. Okay, according to the science of the breath in yogaism, which they call it as a śrāmaṇera, the longer breathing you have, the longer lifespan you got, like a tortoise. According to the śrāmaṇera, the number of the breathing for every individual is limited. It signifies a life. For example, maybe most of the people, their life is 75 years old, and maybe 75 years old, you have to breathe in and out. For example, 1 trillion, okay? But if let's say, if 1 trillion breathe in and out is your total of the life, if you can breathe, if your breath getting slow and also deep and long, okay, meaning to say that 1 trillion in and out, you will take longer time to finish the 1 trillion of the breathing, right? Because it's getting slow already. Then your life will be prolonged like a tortoise. So you get it? Okay. So basically, if your breath is very short and very fast, basically your lifespan should be shorter. By eradicating the other factors. Just see itself. So we need to say that if you can change your I mean, your habit, like the first movie, remember? I mean, the monkey, okay? There's one monkey is very dominant, one monkey is very mild. Basically, the mild monkey can experience longer lifespan because the breath is getting slow. So if you can manage to meditate better, then, I mean, your dominance character and also the short breath style will be changed to long breath style, and your character will change at the same time. Okay, so let's take a look. I noticed Tiong Hao is also quite smart. If you don't study the Buddhism, I found that it's what a waste for you. Yeah, just join SJ lah. I join the class lah. Maybe you also you drag your wife to join in. Convince your wife to join in because you all can very smart. Can think very well. We need other people like you. Come and explore. I will introduce more to you. Okay. Okay. Let me try to further explain to you. So let's take a look. Okay. So according to our text, you see we got a womb-like breathing. You see those attain the jhana will be womb-like breathing. That is the abdominal breathing. Upgrade to the toporous breathing. You are using the whole in the body. You see the pulse become uncertain, but still depends on external oxygen for supply. Yeah, he still need oxygen. So that's why I think womb breathing happened to Yogi Kudru, but not very long, just because the oxygen in the box is very limited. 6 hours sure will finish because his body is so giant, right? Okay. Now let's take a look. Okay, so the universal is the womb now, and our body is the baby inside the womb. So this is the third stage womb-like breathing. Once he's go to the tortoise-like breathing, it will be fourth jhana. You see? Okay, so we will understand the fourth jhana in our last lesson. Okay, survive without air and heartbeat stops. Okay, so class, I would like to emphasize again, in yoga and Taoism, they will try to stop the breath in order to attain the fourth jhana. They work reciprocally. But anyway, as long as you can control one of it, breath, meridian, physical body, you still can enjoy anyone. You still can enjoy the calmness of your mind. Yes, Eugene.
Yeah, you said it's fourth jhana, right? Then what is first, second, third?
Okay, next lesson. Next lesson. Yeah. It's just like watching a drama series. Okay. Using yes.
Hey, one suggestion: if anybody want to see their breath, whether when they meditate calm down or not, the heartbeat, they can wear a smartwatch if they have. Then they can record the breathing. You can see the heartbeat going down once you are calmer and calmer and calmer and calmer.
That's good.
So maybe anybody can try it if they have a smartwatch.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I know anyone is quite admiring Yogi Kudru. You hope one day you can attain this level. Put up your hand. Put up your hand. Brave, should be brave. Yeah, Eugene is very good. No, you should set a high target. This is a good example to you. Because not all
not inside the box lah, Sifu. It's only the meditation part inside the box.
You set a target first. You see, and they are not daring to set a target. No, you should set a target. Because it is quite hard to get the people a very good a good meditator to show you all. I don't think Yogi Kudru for commercial purpose. I think maybe he want to get more people go to the jhana, go to the yoga. Yoga tradition. I think he tried to attract more people to go in, because this type of people you can survive without breathing. I don't think desire is very strong. Yeah, Eugene, yes.
Yeah. Actually, my objective is very simple, Sifu. I think you have mentioned about how many heartbeats per minute a person normally breathe in and breathe out. That would be a measurement for the health of a person. Because normally those top athletes, they breathe about less than 40 beats. Their heartbeat is 40 beats per minute for top athletes. So for a normal person, it's about 65 to about 60 to 70 heartbeats per minute. So of course, to me, actually, I'm currently about 55 beats per minute. So if I can attain anything less than 40, I think that would be a very good. It's perfect. I mean, you know,
But
that's objective.
Yeah. But anyway, the way I see, maybe the athlete who enjoy, who experience the low rate of heartbeat, it doesn't mean they are calm. What I mean, you know, okay. What the Buddhists try to do is they experience the let go most of the time. I mean to say that they can let go anger, they can let go the greedy. That is the point. Heartbeat, it might signify they have this type of tendency, but the one who with the low heartbeat can be very greedy and angry. So make sure you aim the right target, not the heartbeat, but the attitude. The attitude of a calm most of the time. Okay, let's take a look. I'm trying to finish. You see, once samadhi goes strong, the breathing turns from partly tortoise-like to the fully tortoise-like. See or not? Okay, it's meaning to say the body is circulating and the self-supply without depends on external oxygen for consumption. The upgrade of the nose breathing to the abdominal breathing is considerably good. See, class, okay? So meaning to say that if you are able to experience abdominal breathing is considerably good already, because I don't think it's so common people can do this type of tortoise-like breathing. It's not that common. Until now, I can hardly find the people. But anyway, you can try to aim for it because now you're already in the good state. Are you about to retire? I think maybe go to the jungle for 3 months or 1 year meditation with a very capable teacher and very experienced teacher to further guide you. I think maybe you need that already. Because after you can experience 5 days of the post-jhana joy, if it can keep on, if you can make it repeat happening to you as a norm, meaning to say that you are not a normal people, the way I see it. Maybe you don't belong to this world. You should go further. Yeah, I'm not over complimenting you. I think because I got many students. I roughly know how is the human behave. Basically, they don't behave like this. Okay, so just work harder how using. I work harder for using. And the rest. So I'm your primary school teacher. I will guide you as much as possible until I can't guide you. And then I will transfer you to the better teacher for your further spiritual quest. Okay. So I think that's the class